Let's see. Hello, everybody. Let's see here. Is this live? Okay, I think it's still doing this thing. There we go. It says live now. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ascension people. Beautiful beings of light. Hello. Oh man, how many of you is this round 2 for you? How many of you were part of round 1 and then this is your second round? How is it going? Are you enjoying this or what? This is incredible. Again, thank you, Catherine, for this opportunity to share my light and to be able to be here in such a powerhouse group. Oh my gosh, I love this group. I love the energy in here, and it only makes sense. So thank you for having me here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Linda, Saffron, Danielle. Hello. Danielle, thank you for the introduction. So my topic for this presentation is about the fifth dimension and how it correlates to your higher self. So if you're in this group, you are not a stranger to either the fifth dimension or the concept of the higher self. Now, what I'm going to be talking about specifically is how important the higher self is in the fifth dimension. So shall we begin? And then at the end, we're just kind of, I'm going to walk you through a visualization to kind of get you some energetic balance going on. So we'll get there at the end. So how many of you already work with your higher self? Go ahead and type in higher self. Hello, Heather. Hello, Crystal. Hello. Do you already work with your higher self? And how many of you know about the concept, about the fifth dimension? Do you feel like you're already in the fifth dimension? Perhaps your soul is probably more advanced than the fifth dimension. And if so, which dimension are you operating from at this time? Let me know. Put that in the comments. So at the beginning of this year is very interesting because, we knew the fifth dimension. We were rolling in there. The planet has been preparing for this moment for a long time. And so the energy started pouring in very quickly. Oh, God. Yay, Linda, Saffron. Yes. Higher self. So the energy started pouring in really quickly to accelerate Mother Earth. Mother Earth was already there before we had to do the catch up, right? And now we're finally at a spot where a lot of people have transitioned to the fifth dimension. And of course, there are people that are way ahead, right? Because they're the way showers. They're the ones that are the light, the holding that light, helping the planet and humanity to continue to evolve and accelerate and move more into the higher dimensions. But a lot of people have moved into the fifth dimension. There's some that keep going back and forth between the third and the fifth, and that's totally normal. You need time to integrate all the high frequency coming through. You need time to merge any timelines and collapse any timelines and step into the right timeline. You need time to figure out what this new reality is all about. So you might find yourself going back and forth, totally fine. Okay, at the end, you're going to be in fifth dimensional higher. That's the beauty of it. But what is so exciting about this is that the key, I'm going to be specific with this one, the key to unlocking the wisdom of the fifth dimensional space or reality that we're in is working with your higher self. Like that is the key to the fifth dimension. At the beginning of the year, I couldn't help but realized that I was really I talked a lot about higher self, connecting with your higher self. I even have a podcast that I realized looking at the different episodes, I was talking about the higher self a lot. And I was like, what is this about? I love my higher self, but it was the topics that were coming through, and even looking at the people around me were very focused on embodying your higher self. And so I was like, what is this about? And I connected with my higher self. And the first thing that came through is like, well, I'm the key to unlocking the fifth dimension. So what is the higher self? Let's break into that. So we know that we are multidimensional beings, which means that we have different levels to ourselves. We started at the first dimension, and we started there as like a crystal, like whether it's a turquoise or, amethyst. We started as one with Mother Earth. And then we moved to the second dimension, third dimension. The fourth dimension is not somewhere you stay, right? It goes back and forth. It's like a resting stop, a resting area where you can rest between the third and the fifth, and then we move into fifth. The higher self, depending on where you are dimensionally. So right now, let's say we're all in the fifth dimension. Your higher self is sixth dimension, seventh dimension, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those will all be your higher selves. Cool, right? So when we all were in that first dimension, our higher selves was the second dimension being, third dimension, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so forth. Now that we're in the fifth, or some of us higher, our higher selves are the next level up. So they always are above, the next step up. And that's why it's so important for us to connect with them. And actually in this time, it's about embodying them. The wisdom that is coming through for the fifth dimension is the embodiment of the divine, of the divinity in the physical. We are no longer doing that whole separation thing where it's humanity and divinity, because they weren't supposed to be separate in the first place. They're supposed to come together and work together. And this fifth dimensional energy is really emphasizing that. It's bringing that to the forefront, that we are both divine and human. That is very important. And so really embodying your higher self brings in that wisdom of I am divine and I am human. And embodying your higher self opens up a whole door, like a whole field of possibilities of what it could be. I mean, connecting to your divinity, if you have done this work, connecting to your divinity opens up a whole new reality for you of possibilities. What is possible? Anything is possible. The knowledge that you are the creator of your reality becomes real. The knowledge that you need your body to have the best life on this planet becomes real. That our body, this physical vessel, is a home for our spirit, for our divinity to express through us. We're bridging the gap. When we embody our higher self, we go from that rigid, linear, whether it's through our thoughts, our emotions, our connections, our physicality, that rigid one way, to all of a sudden multidimensional thought, multidimensional way of living. And in this space, if you've never been in this new energy before, which a lot of people haven't, and that is totally fine, you will spend time getting to know this new reality. And some of the things that come up, is how quick you're manifesting. Your thoughts are manifesting the reality. Are you thinking the right things? Are your thoughts in alignment with what you really want to experience on this planet? Or are they totally opposite and creating the opposite experiences for you? Your emotions, are they in alignment? Part of embodying and working with your higher self is that your thoughts, your emotions, your mind, your heart, they all come into alignment. The other energy that's coming through when you're working with your higher self as a fifth dimensional being, and this is really exciting, is your highest potential opening up for you. And while I'm saying this, I want you to just feel into it, because it's okay if you don't know what that looks like. We might get glimpses of it. We might get glimpses of what it really means to embody your higher self and live in a world of unlimited potential, unlimited energy, unlimited power, unlimited grace, unlimited abundance. Anything is possible. We might have glimpses of it, but we might not have the complete picture. So I want you to just feel into this with me as I am calling forth each of your higher selves to step into your heart at this time. And I'm going to share with you a technique that you can use from this point forward to really step into this energy, to step into your higher self, for your higher self to step into you. How about that? For your higher self to step into you, so that you can open the realm of unlimited possibilities of I am the creator or the creatrix of my life, of my experiences, that I am more powerful than I can ever imagine. I am unlimited. I am connected to everything and nothing. I am all. To think in that way. The other part that came through is, this part was really cool. It's like a cosmic citizenship. We're finally stepping into a cosmic citizenship. So when you step into your higher self's energy in the fifth dimension, you're no longer just human. We know this. We're made up of, there's a lot of us that are star seeds from Andromeda, from Sirius. We're no longer just attaching to I am human. I am just human. And we are expanding out to what else am I? And what wisdom is that bringing to me so that I can use that to be of more service to humanity in a way that honors me and honors my journey and honors my path. Opening up to the wisdom of what else you are. Your higher self comes in, I kind of see it as like the Akashic records inside of you. Your higher self comes in with its own technology, its own library of wisdom. Your higher self knows every single thing that you have been like contemplating on, you're trying to find the answers on, because your higher self is always a step ahead of you. Actually, it could be 3, 5 steps, 10 steps ahead of you. Your higher self knows it all. And this is why it's so important for us to work with our higher selves at this time, because there's a dream within your heart. There's a vision within your heart that needs to happen. It is going to happen. What you can't see is how you can get there. Well, guess what? Your higher self knows how you can get there. Actually, your higher self knows the easiest way you can get there. And when you check in with your higher self every single day and ask your higher self to guide you, to go in front of you and pave the way for you, to magnetize your energy field, to draw to you the possibilities, the blessings, the miracles, the wealth, the abundance, so you can do what you're here to do with ease and grace, effortlessly. It's so important. I can't even stress enough how important it is for us to work with our higher selves at this time, because it is a prerequisite in order for us to enter the next higher level. We enter the next level of dimension, whether the 6th or the 7th, wherever Mother Earth wants to go next. We need our higher selves. We need to be fully embodied as our higher selves. So cool, right? What does it even mean to be your higher self? An example for me when I'm in my higher self is when I am teaching or when I'm doing my coaching sessions with my clients. It's like I'm channeling what they need, and it comes in so effortlessly. It's almost like I put myself aside, like my physicality, my mind, all the thoughts, all of that is on the side, and my higher self is just flowing through. And the beauty of it is that my clients can feel it. the audience can feel it. There's like this flow, this energy of flow, and you will feel this flow in all the different areas of your life. At the beginning of the year, I'm using that word, I chose to align with my North Node, which is in Gemini, and I asked my higher self to lead the way. And all I did was literally rest. Like, I stopped chasing things. I stopped chasing opportunities. I stopped chasing, I stopped it, and they started coming to me. When you step into who you truly are as your higher self, you magnetize to you everything that you need to be successful as a human being on earth. Everything that you need to help you so that you can do what you're here to do in the first place, do what you're here to do for humanity. You attract to you what you need to make that happen. Life becomes truly effortless. This is not something you can comprehend with the physical mind or the physical being. This is something that you can experience through the physicality, but can only comprehend through the higher mind of your higher self. Things are no longer just spiritual. They actually manifest and show up in the physical realm. So I love doing this because the people, especially my clients that are very, rational. My husband is totally like physical. Give me the proof, physical proof. And he's like so spiritual too. It's very interesting. But for the people who are like, show me the proof, the tangible proof. If you can't show me that, I don't believe it. Where's the higher self? It's the higher self of a human being, right? All of a sudden they're getting physical proofs of what that alignment means. Like, they think about something that they want to experience and boom, it shows up. They think about, manifesting something like maybe a new job or getting a promotion and boom, it happens. And that's another thing with working with your higher self is a manifestation. It just flows. It gets quicker. And it's quicker because your mind is connected to the higher mind of your higher self, which means that everything that you're thinking, your visions are clear, and you're always in alignment with your truth, your center, your core. And when you are operating from this place of centeredness, of your heart, of your higher heart, then manifestation is easy because it's in alignment with you anyways, and you've just tapped into that flow. And all you have to do is just open up to receive. So if there's anything that you received from this talk, and I know it's short, I can go on. I had to condense it and just give out the most important part. If there's anything that I want you to receive from this, is that if you haven't already started with working with your higher self, it is time. This is your sign that it is time to work with your higher self. If you're here with me and you haven't connected with your higher self, you have just been connected. Congratulations. If you have been working with your higher self, that connection has been strengthened. Receive it. And from this point forward, I want you to open up to experiencing what it means to truly being your higher self. I want you to get to know your higher self. What's the name of your higher self? What's the symbol for your higher self? What's your higher self's favorite color, favorite flower? And surround yourself in that. The more you interact with your higher self, the easier that frequency can flow within you and integrate within you. And you will get to a point where it becomes flawless, just easy. Like there's no separation between the two of you. I am my higher self. My higher self is me. And people will experience that through you. They will step into your energy field and be like, whoa, what just happened? Something has changed. What just happened? I feel your energy so much stronger now. You are powerful. You are glowing. You are vibrant. Look at you, so happy. What changed? Getting to know your higher self will open your life in ways that you cannot even comprehend. So I want you to invite that in. Invite all that experiences. Invite what that could be like. Invite your higher self in. So this is an exercise. This is an exercise I've been doing since the beginning of the year. And the first thing I do when I open my eyes in the morning is I say, I call within me now my higher self and my Holy Spirit self. I call within me now my higher self and my Holy Spirit self. Another way I also do it is that I'll say, I call upon you, my higher self, to come into my heart. May you be fully embodied within me. And I ask that you go in front of me and set the day up for me. And then I talk to my higher self what I want to experience in the day, what I would like to call in, what I would like to manifest, what I would like to experience. And then I just literally surrender. Because from that point moving forward, my higher self is leading the way. And all I have to do is just tap into that flow, expand my container to receive. And this will show up in your physicality. This will show up in your physicality. So go ahead and close your eyes if you're still with me, taking some deep breaths in. Your higher self is fully activated within you. The connection is stronger between you and your higher self. I ask that your higher selves begin to show up very clearly and begin to communicate with you so that you can get to know each other as you integrate the energies. And again, I hope that you're open for this. I hope if you're here in this group, you're ready for it. Because if you weren't ready, you wouldn't be here in this group. So just open up to it. Open up to reconnection with all parts of yourself. All parts of yourself. Breathe. And now I'm going to call in the beautiful angels and the archangels. I'm going to call in my beautiful goddesses to come in. And imagine the angels creating this beautiful golden circle around you. And imagine the goddesses creating another golden circle around you. So now you have two golden circles. Golden bubbles, actually. And I want you to breathe into the space. And what I'm being shown is almost like there's a rainfall of that golden speckles onto you. Just open yourself up. Open yourselves up to drink up this high frequency from both the angels, the archangels, and the goddesses, the divine feminine presence. As they bless your energy field, as they magnetize your energy field, as they realign you and integrate within you your higher purpose, your higher self, your highest truth, and your highest vision. Breathe in for me. And out. And I'm seeing like an activation of the heart energy center in all of you. So breathe in into your heart. Bring into your awareness the beautiful flames dancing within your heart. And as you breathe into it, the fires get bigger and bigger and bigger, expanding all around you. So that you're now standing in your heart light, surrounded by two beautiful bubbles of light. One from the angels and the archangels, and the other from the divine feminine council. Breathe. And I'm getting each of you are receiving a gift, either from the archangels or from the goddesses or the divine feminine, or both. Just open up to receiving this gift, and this gift is going to be imprinted within you into every cell of your being. on the physical level so you can experience it in your physical reality. If you receive it, go ahead and say, I receive that now. I open up to receiving this and more. And breathe. Beautiful. Thank you, beautiful angels, for showing up for us. Thank you, beautiful goddesses, for showing up for us. Higher self, thank you for being here and teaching us what it means for us to be fifth dimensional beings, and for many even higher dimensional beings. What it means to be physical and still hold high frequency in our physical selves. What it means to be both human and divine. What it means to be in alignment with this truth. Thank you for this, and thank you for all things. May this continue even after this has ended. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, and so it is. So thank you, beloveds. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for receiving this wisdom. If you'd like to learn more about the higher self and how to work with the higher self and who the higher self is, I put in the what is it called? The description. You can find my podcast. I have many episodes on that. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Connect. If you just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you. I love connecting with cool beings of light. And yeah, just let me know. So up next, of course, is none other than Catherine Moussel. I love her name, by the way. She made this possible for us, not just, the first time, but second time again. She brought us all together, and she has an amazing topic for us. I cannot wait to hear about it, because I have a strong connection with the Ascended Master, and I know after this lifetime, they actually inducted me into that while I'm in this lifetime. So I'm really excited to hear about this. So I hope you're excited to hear her teachings. You know it's going to be good. I love this woman. All right, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you around. Bye, everyone.